Always make sure the message I reach them.
What we do here is go back.
Which teach them the #1 intellectual blogging panel on the YouTube channel.
Good night, peeps. Let me know if you're seeing clearly. Let me know if you're hearing me clearly. If you're seeing and hearing me clearly, welcome to another episode of Extra Class, episode number 212. I trust that everybody had a wonderful weekend. I trust that everybody is okay. For the persons who are at work on this Sunday evening, I trust that your shift will end soon. For the persons who are on their way home from work, I trust that you will get home safely. And for the people who are at their home, ready to listen to each other about some things we have to jam down. Jam rock, Jamaica land we love. Land of food and water, Bob Marley, you seen about Vice Cartel, Buju Banton, Shelly and Fraser Price. And some more people. You understand? Peeps, manners and respect. We're there. You know what I mean? Good night. Soon circle.
Kaboom! Teach them! Always make sure the message I reach. Which them the #1 intellectual blogging panel on the YouTube channel. Hey yo, yellow! Like, subscribe, and don't forget the notification button. Hey yo, we always up. Teach them! Hey yo, yellow! Send the message and make them right here. Warlord represent.
Good night, peeps. As me I sum up, everybody alright. Miss Patsy Brown, good night. Really and truly appreciate the early contribution. I hope you're okay. And the family as well. I look for my notes and I can't find it. If I know one thing, John no star. You see, I say I can't search for it again. You understand? Yeah, Pete, but big up on yourself in the meantime for the people who are there from early. You understand? We know it's a little bit of a late start still. And thing in all honesty. You see? But you know what thing go. We're there. Let me see if we can find it in this. Nope, no luck. Did I put it in this? Okay, man. It's probably not either. Peace, me not too long. Have the document I work with and close it down. So me I restart the system enough to make sure it's everything smooth. Yeah, son. Then me can't talk to you without that. Me don't bother them sitting on me right now. Boom. 2012. I'm gonna know it now show up now up on the system. Give your face a rest. Raise your hands to the one you love the best. Then shake hands with those nearby. So, gunning for justice. Special quote, blessings in the family. Think of the first time I see that name there, you know. Gauntlet Archer, blessings. Lloyd Chatbot, Dan Dada. Jackie Cochrane, hope I pronounce that correctly. Zane Wilson on the building. Ricardo Thomas. See if you're saying I'm a trash. But I could have a document gone, peeps. Like, as I said, I just use the document. Just I use the document. I know it gone. I do a system search, man. I could have said I forgot to talk about some things off of my head. And then I go on my bed. See it? Alright, peace, we find it. Like Ellie said, we find it. You know what I mean? And the stream won't be very long tonight either, peeps. I have some things to deal with too. You see? So, big up to the people them there. Like how me have to wait, make I tell Miss Patsy Brown, Miss Yvonne Riley, James Bond, Cookie Mama, Jamaica TV looking, Jason Miller, D Gaza, Clayton White, Kevon, Samuel. Kevon, big up yourself in the youth. Go on. Carl Smith, Luke Sargent, New Wave Entertainment. You know, big up on yourself. Big up some more people, look more. You see me? Gunman shot dead by licensed firearm holder. Then we not no issue with that. You see me? I say an identified male, and we spoke on Friday night about the fact that the police are very happy at this point in time with the assistance they have been rendered by licensed firearm holders in the fight against crime. As the police officers are saying that they are being pressured and their hands are tied because of possible probes from Indicom and by Indicom. So when a licensed firearm holder in defending themselves or the lives of their family kill a criminal, then it's all well and good, and it augurs well for the crime fighting efforts in the country. Marchonics, blessings in the family. Really and truly appreciate that something in there. We say super settings, blessings. See it? So now, an unidentified, why am I sound like me I said that wrong? An unidentified male was shot and killed by a licensed firearm holder in Hanover on Sunday. See it? So reports are that about 1:10 a.m. a motorist was fixing his truck that broke down along the Chester Castle Main Road in Hanover when he was approached by a lone gunman. The man truck broke down. Instead of you go assist the man, you want go rob the man. Reports are that the firearm holder managed to pull his weapon and challenge his attacker, who was shot dead in the process. And a Glock 9mm pistol was seized and handed over to the police. Investigations continue in the matter. See? Nothing really wrong with that something there. You understand? Teenager allegedly held with gun and ammunition in Portmore, St. Catherine. So a teenager has been charged with breaches of the Firearms Act following the seizure of a gun and several rounds of ammunition on Wheatham Crescent in Portmore, St. Catherine on Friday the 22nd of November. Hopefully you guys are seeing me. I don't know my screen is a wine runs over here, so I hope the visuals are coming through clearly and the audio is also clear. So charged with illegal possession of firearm and ammunition is 19-year-old Davian McDonald of Wheaton Crescent. You hear? 19-year-old. Zane, recently 13-year-old and gun-related charges escaped from prison. You understand what I say? That's how the thing reach. Reports from the Portmore police are at about 7:02 p.m. while police officers were on patrol in the area. McDonald was accosted and searched and the firearm was taken from his waistband. He was subsequently arrested and charged. Probably somebody in my plan for go killing that night there. Zane, his court date is being finalized, the police advise, and investigation continues into the seizure. Boy. Now, the discussion surrounding teachers in the country is at fever pitch, Zane. And this story don't help that discourse any at all. As a matter of fact, this throw more hot water upon teachers in a reality. But some of the man them now learn. You feel me? I say some of the man them now use other people unfortunate situation mean people who are serving time, teachers, that is, former teachers who are serving time, who would have been convicted. See, as an example, I don't know, Saint Best, well, I suppose it's not really best right now, Saint Elizabeth teacher in custody following allegedly sexually assaulting students. So a teacher employed to a school in St. Elizabeth is to be questioned by the police for at least not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 reported cases of sexual assault involving minors. The 24-year-old accused, young youth, whose identity is being withheld pending a further probe, was taken into custody by the police late last week. Police. Reports are that the investigators attached to the Center for the Investigation of Sexual Offences and Child Abuse have received complaints alleging that the teacher sexually assaulted students at the institution where he works. The students are said to be under the age of 16, and so far the police have received 4 reports detailing sexual assaults. The educator remains in custody. Wow. We are monitor that one and see how it develop. And the reality, peeps, is that these things are more prevalent than you would think. Zane, he has been arrested on allegations. The reality with some of these situations is that oftentimes some of the allegations are unfounded, but in many instances the allegations are true and can be proven, and in the past they have been proven, and a number of former teachers are currently in the penal system serving time for situations similar to this. Conversely to that, I know of instances where reports would have been filed accusing educators of similar offenses. Investigations would have been done by CD and Sisoka, and it would have been revealed subsequently that persons were being vindictive, persons were being what you want to call that now? Persons had agendas. So we'll see how this goes. If it is correct, it is very unfortunate. You understand? And the reality, peeps, is that as a male young teacher, I would have started young. In a pretty out there. You understand? And the whole of we are human beings, and none of us are perfect. You understand? And somehow, some way, all of we fault along the way. But the man to understand, say you are going. It is important to remain professional. It is important to avoid certain things. It's not worth it, family. You understand what I say? It's not worth it. All your study, all your hard work, all your life that is in front of you, because some teachers get involved when they're pretty old, some when they're young, some, you understand what I say? You man, them need to understand. So look here, man, we have a responsibility to the youths them, and at the end of the day, if we can't use other people's experiences and we can't hold out, we need to leave the education sector. It's a simple thing. You feel what I say? John one star. No, peeps, I would have also spoken to you on Friday night about the fact that YouTube is now under new regulations as it relates to COPPA, the Child Online Privacy Protection Agency, and the FTC, the Financial Trade Commission, where it is now illegal to share anything in relation to children under 13. But I'm going to talk about a little issue here. See? The regulations don't come into effect fully until the 1st of January, really. But we are trying to clean up our thing. We're not running pan something there. Zane? I said no answer. I'm gonna get that. The Gaza, that is for the politicians and the teachers. Teach want to know why the evidence was there. I'm not follow that conversation. Zane? Alright. As I said, the rules don't really come into effect fully until the 1st of January. I think there is something that comes in effect on the 10th of December though. I don't remember exactly. I still, you understand, still I get myself familiar with all of them situations. So that is why I never even do an individual video on the Pembroke situation. I would have spoken about it in the stream on Friday. I would have played the recording, not the visuals, but the audio and such. And thing. As I told you, going forward, there are gonna be situations where cases come up involving children where I cannot address it, even if the child is reported missing, because the rules and the guidelines so that you can't share pictures, names, anything that will influence children, such as animation or cartoons, language that will attract children, a whole heap of little things. You understand what I say? So we're trying to get ourselves sorted out for that. But this situation is a sad situation which would have occurred in Old Harbour, where a child, a very small child. You understand what I say? Peter Daly, blessings in the family. Manners and respect, you know. A whole heap of Canadian in the building tonight. Because we have some Spatsy Brown, Martronix, and Peter Daly would have contributed in Canadian dollars. So a lot of Canadians in the building tonight. Big up to all of the people who are watching from Canada, America likewise, the UK likewise, the Caribbean and Antarctica. You understand me I say? Zane, YouTube, COPPA, Shapemade, me not even touch the topic. Boy, brother, that situation they go rough in a chat, so we just have to go ensure say we balance the thing. You understand me I say? But a dispute in Old Harbour, St. Catherine on Saturday, which was yesterday, would have resulted in the death of a child and the injury of the child's mother. The child was stabbed to, well, would have died from stab wounds. I don't want to say the child was stabbed to death. But the child would have died from stab wounds received at the hands of an adult. The body of the child, who is of Marlin Way in Old Harbour, Glades, died, well, the child would have died from wounds sustained in an attack in which his mother, Tony Ann Campbell, 24 years old, a 24-year-old mother of a 80-year-old. I mean, we are going to say that. Zane, she's a bartender of the same address. She was also stabbed and injured during the dispute. So reports on the police are at about 6:30 a.m. Early in the morning, people still are sleeping up on Saturday. The police were called to the location after reports were made about a violent dispute between persons at a premises. During the altercation, both the mother and child were injured when a quarrel reportedly turned into a violent confrontation. So a 33-year-old man was taken into custody in relation to the incident, with further investigations on the way by the police. What could that child have done to have received stab wounds? Zippy is like saying the incident would have happened next time. So saying would have happened don't mean say it not happen yet. So based on the context in which I am using the phrase, I don't necessarily see something being wrong with it. So the incident would have happened at 8:30. The incident would have happened in Old Harbour. The incident would have happened in Old Harbour Glades. So saying would have happened versus never happened, it can't be the same thing. But alright, Empress. Not really an English class still, but bless up. "16-year-old boy shot dead in Harborview." So you see the people that might do the kid, well, the brother who is alleged to have committed the incident in Zane Irving Stair, what go on? The incident in Old Harbour is 33. Zane, we see where police would have arrested a 19-year-old for possession of a weapon. We see now where a 16-year-old boy would have been killed in Harborview. A 16-year-old boy was shot dead by unknown assailants in Harborview, St. Andrew. So the deceased has been identified as Justin Foster, a student of Bayshore Park in Harborview. So reports are at about 7:45 a.m. Residents in the community heard loud explosions and called the police. So a team of officers arrived at the location, and during a search, Foster was found at his home suffering from gunshot wounds. He was taken to hospital by the officers but succumbed to his injuries while undergoing treatment. Wow, man. Tell you, Rasta. Same thing again. Dinner share. Dumpling and mackerel. Eight shot. 2 dead. Gunmen kill 3. Including unborn child in brutal St. Andrew reprisal attack. A midnight shooting rampage in Harbour Heights, St. Andrew has left 3 men dead after gunmen dressed in camouflage and balaclava masks sprayed bullets on scores of residents who had gathered for a party in the community early yesterday morning. School not safe. Church not safe. Hospital not safe. Safe not safe. Party where people go for have fun and build a vibes and chill and forget about them, the stresses of life, at least for a few hours. Not safe. The long and short of the story is that, and this it really pains me to say this, Jamaica not safe. The politicians can talk from now till them eye blue. Jamaica not safe. I am sure that the Prime Minister and his team would have been putting forward the notion that Jamaica is open for business at the JLP conference that would have occurred today, and it's probably still going on. I'm not really paying attention to that yet still. You understand what I said? Let me see you next time. I guess if anything interesting happened, there's some me here along the way. See, I remember the Prime Minister went at conventional media the other day chastising them for the proliferation of fake news and views and reviews. Yes, and I suppose he was making reference to the rather situation, but I suppose the Prime Minister's statement was much deeper than that, and I think there are underlying concerns in that statement, but I could be wrong. Word at the scene when, and this was reported by the Jamaica Observer, when the Jamaica Observer visited the community at daybreak, was that an unborn child was also dead after the mother, 6 months pregnant, lunged 10 feet from a 2-story building in order to save her life. I don't really know that my 6-month-old pregnant wife or baby mother go out at one party like that. Still, in all honesty, but the Empress was there. See? Because of the shooting, she felt that her life was in danger. So she would have jumped from a 2-story building in fright, and subsequently she would have lost her child. Coconut drops. Blessings for the coconut drops, you know. You know the thing going on. The police, however, reported that only 2 people were confirmed dead. A news release from the Corporate Communications Unit, which is the Constabulary Communications Arm, CCU, stated that investigators from the Major Investigations Crime Division, MID, were leading an investigation into the incident, which it said left 2 people dead and 6 nursing gunshot wounds. The residents, according to the CCU, were of a Talmania Avenue, Bayshore Park address. Remember that a 16-year-old boy was shot and killed in Bayshore, you know. That is a story that I related before. Now, someone want to start do the maths, you know. Zane Lawful, where you say EL teach, always listening, peace, big up. Man, sorry, second, bro. Appreciate the continued support and I appreciate the generosity, and I mean contribution settings. Remember, peeps, there was the shooting of a 16-year-old in Bayshore Park. Well, from Bayshore recently. Well, him go Bayshore Primary. So, we're going to go and add up the thing. We soon get to that. Reports are that about 12:15 a.m., all 8 persons were patrons at a party when masked men entered and opened gunfire at the crowd. When the shooting subsided, the 8 patrons were found with gunshot wounds. The police were summoned and they were taken to hospital, where 2 men were pronounced dead and the others treated. The news release stated. The dead men are yet to be identified. So, these pictures are pictures that were taken at the scene after the incident. Zane? Residents who spoke with the Observer recounted the gruesome incident in which people had to be jumping from the roof of a 2-story house where the party was being held. They said that 3 adults and an unborn baby had died. Tight-lipped and still in shock, residents of the hillside community who were in attendance at the party and who lived to tell the tale described the shooting as something they had never seen before in the community. We know so the place tense, but we never expect what happened last night. Everybody from last night have a mark, some cut or scrape on them. All my foot sprained, said a bartender who spoke on condition that her name would be kept anonymous. Anonymity. It's on the roof with there, and we never have nowhere else to go but to jump off the roof. To all I'm afraid, I think I can't make night catch me in the bar after this, she said. Not sure how anonymous that is anymore. The woman, who is the sister of the mother who lost the baby, explained that she saw a group of men dressed in camouflage exiting a vehicle and then shooting at the crowd of partygoers. I think them a soldier. But when I see them have on mask, I realize them are a soldier, the woman said. Other residents who spoke with the Observer were still in shock and counting their blessings for having lived through a near-death encounter. At a time like this, after what happened last night, I have to be joyful. When me hear the shot them, I make up my mind and jump off the roof over the precipice. When the shooting start, I have only 2 choices. Pass the gunman them or jump over the precipice, said one male resident. Another resident standing in earshot added, the man them wrecked the community last night. At the first, I see this. Poor old man Juice to get gunshot. A whole community of people gone to public. Bayshore people full up down a public right now. Who wanna get broken, get broke foot, said the resident. The owner of the bar, where the residents had gathered to recount their experience, told the Observer that he would be closing his establishment for the day. He too had a narrow escape. I saw weapons firing. Tears drop out of my eye this morning when I see the youth blood upon the ground. At 30 years I live at Harborview and I never see anything like this yet. Within 3 minutes, no less than 50 rounds fire. A rifle I see the man them have, said the resident. Others who had gathered echoed sentiments that the incident was unlike anything they have ever lived through. Me live here from me 11 years old, and it's the first, me say this something. The place need Jesus right now, said a female resident. Me day here before Gilbert blow, and at the first, me have to run for my life. The man them come out like a real soldier last night, dressed up in a real camouflage and balaclava mask. When me jump off of the roof, about 10 people jump on top of me last night. Another chimed in. Another male resident said that he knew one of the men who died to be a good father. The man was dead right out there, sir. Him and him baby mother me see stand up out there last night. She see when her baby father get shot. From this morning, the baby asked him father, a bare innocent man dead last night, he said. One woman who asked not to be named said that the shooting was in connection with the killing of a 16-year-old Kingston Technical High School student from another section of the community last Sunday. That was a story that I shared before now. It's some feud going on. It's coming from man and man thing. Until the 16-year-old lost his life the other day. I can't say much on that. But as to what took place last night, it is a reprisal, said the woman who has lived in the community for several years. She explained that residents are now fearful, you think, since word on the street is that relatives of the slain teen are out to kill scores more to avenge his death. You hear that, peeps? Unfortunately, a 16-year-old was killed. If the allegations here are true, that the shooting and injury, the shooting of 8 people and where 2 to 3 persons would have died, is in reprisal for the teen's death. And word is still on the street that even after this shooting, them still not satisfied. Then what is going to happen? Because look at this now. People who would have died last night have family. So it means say, if me know say you kill my family, Zane and me can't find out who killed my family because man in a camouflage and mask. And me here say this is stemming from the unfortunate death of the 16-year-old. And yes, a film family member them still want more people. Who you think me I go start kill? No film family member them. So all this thing I go stop. So what is all kill and 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 kill back and kill back and kill back for generations upon generations upon generations. Then that don't make no sense, brother. The youth lose him life. That's unfortunate. But walking into a party, opening gunfire, hitting 8 persons, countless other people being injured. How come that makes sense? It can't be all of the patrons at that party know about the killing of the little youth or who killed the little youth. It can't be say everybody at the party they would have had a hand in the murder of the little youth. So what kind of sense it make for walking an event? Zane, open gunfire, shooting 8 persons in alleged reprisal for the life of 1 person. And apparently, the man them still not satisfied. Because 3 life for 1 still not equal to what them want, for them desire. If so be the case. From what I hear, them say them want 20 man for his death. And what kind of teenager this? And what kind of teenager? Life worth the life of 20 man. But just ask for your friend. A teenage Jesus this. And peeps, my done telling us that it is unfortunate. So the juvenile drop out. But when you go tell me crap on my ears, say you want 20 man for the life of one youth, then you have to go away from yes man. Oh, so Miss Joan Grace still nah see the stream. I need to check some settings. It's Joan, I don't know what I go on in a party, you know, but I'm going to try to see what I can sort out off of the stream. I'm going to check a few things and see if accidentally you'd probably end up somewhere where you end up. You understand? So we'll see what I go on. Entertainment say a well-loved one. But loved by who? Fools? So if everybody were at Jamaica, seeing 20 man for lose them life for that, then the whole country now got their family. How many innocent persons shall die in the pursuit of these 20 men? Then no, it's a generational warfare this I will create, you know. Because if me know say you kill my family in reprisal for your youth, Zane, then the youth family now go safe, brother. I mean, I put the idea in the money, then I just tell you what me or them feel as a human being, then if I saw the thing go. If we have to come out and go to work every day, who are they going to target? Now we, who them sit on the street, upon the woman, who said she was also counting her blessings since she was supposed to be at the party. It was a little drink out, and I was invited. I got even a letter, a big something. But I did not go. We are living in fear right now, and a lot of what happened last night happened to innocent people. And if this is true, the amount of people they want to kill, then it's mostly innocent people going to get caught up in it, said the woman. Many of the 20 persons that got injured, you hear how much people get injured, brother? Many of the 20 persons that got injured, people who escaped, running for their lives. Some get broke foot, broke hand, or shut up. I don't know what is going on. It is strange because I have been living here for a very long time. And it is the first I am seeing something like this. And things like these affect the community business-wise. Because you have the little shop people them. And more shops are locked this morning because persons are scared. Now, counsel for the Harborview Division of the Kingston and St. Andrew Municipal Corporation, Horace Oliver Clue, told the Sunday Gleaner that the shooting is suspected to be in connection with the killing of a teenager. We end up with some individuals who are not from the community, and matters got out of hand last night. I can safely say that the shooting was a reprisal for the young man who was killed last Sunday. Wow, this man is a police detective. Politicians doing this as usual. 3 persons lost their lives, and a mother who was 6 months pregnant lost her baby. She had to jump from the roof, broke her leg, and that is how she lost the baby. Clue said discussions are now on the way to have a police presence in the community, especially with a funeral service for a senior citizen to be held today. I don't know what's going on with this funeral. Her setup will be tonight and the funeral tomorrow, and I know the community was looking forward to it. But everybody right now is in shock. We didn't expect this. I know there are some persons inside the community with some differences. And we have been having discussions with community leaders. And the police to ensure that we have peace in the community. We will be having, that's not important, the funeral and them something. That story alone tired me. I feel like I need for done stream, you know. Things that are weird, yo. My hand me glass scratch me. I know me hand me glass scratch me. Grandmother tell me said this means money. Whoa, that was heavy. That was heavy. Peeps, if you not see the interviews them I'm gonna do with Best Center, go watch it. G with said speed, go watch it. Interviews shall be coming left, right, and center in the coming weeks and months. And you understand what I say? Yes, I don't know a thing, but them interview there, them not easy, you know. You understand? Especially since we are trying up the thing and now, you know, 2 camera. One of the camera angle, my phone still, you know. That good old phone here. See? And the whole editing with two video tracks. Not easy. You understand? But we are try. So, but I appreciate enough if you don't appreciate the work. You understand? You go watch the video them and like them and share them. Comment on them and them something. But the video them do well. I know say some of the artists, I know say like Best Center is not the most popular artist was a quality artist. You know, G Wiz have a name, a solid name, a quality name, talented artist. You understand? So I know some most people want to see where are they now with some old school artists. Sometimes the old school artists them no do no interview. Sometimes them not live here. You understand what I say? And things. Sometimes it's hard to get a hold of them. So if you don't know any old school artists who don't want me interview and don't have the link, or don't make me get the link, it's not a problem. We have all of the gear and equipment can go to the interviews. So only if you make me know want to go on. You understand? I know so I don't want a particular artist, but then and every artist want to do that interview something they right and for various reasons. You understand? So I have to just go and hold out until we reach on to some people. Zippy say get a GoPro. Why I need to get a GoPro, Empress? The GoPro no much, and I have a GoPro, Empress. The GoPro quality no much better than my phone, really. You understand what I say? Yeah. And the GoPro angle too wide for the close-up shot anyways. You understand? GoPro is an action cam, not a videographic cam. You understand? Nobody now run up and down in an interview with me. You see me? Not that he cannot do the work, but that is not the purpose. You understand? Yeah, man. Now, 2 probes are on the way. As homosexual men accuse cops in one of the cases. You see? There's a video online read that, but me nah share the video up on my channel right now. But me I talk about it because if it means see? If it means the police would have wrong, then we need to make sure so we address that. Not that them wrong, but that I say if, but then we're going to discuss the story. The police high command has launched investigations into 2 incidents, including one between a group of law enforcers and men reportedly from the homosexual community. Which part of the community they there? Eh? ZP said there are different models. Yeah, Empress. Zane, I have a GoPro Hero 6 black. You have a Hero 7 black and Hero 8. And that's what there now. So the difference between models of a GoPro and a matter. A GoPro is designed to capture action scenes, fast pace, fast movement scenes. Not to get a cinematic recording of an interview. That is the reality, mommy. You understand? I do that something if you're living here now, so maybe I learn it. You see? Yeah, man. Leone Hall James, Zane. But Zippy, if you want to sponsor the channel, the model where you think can do that, then do that. Nothing wrong with that something still. Let me try it. Zane, I want more piece of kit that. Who were stopped during a traffic search in a section of New Kingston? Oh, that is where the homosexual community there. The men claim that the police threatened to shoot a member from the group. The police have since denied the reports, stating that the group of men were seen traveling in a Tida motor car along Garelli Avenue of Trafalgar Road and was stopped by officers who requested to see the documents for the vehicle. The men accused the police of placing their lives in danger. Let me just bite my tongue. After a video of the traffic stop was captured on a cellular phone and placed on the internet. Chat Potter say mirrors are do it now. Mirrorless. Oh. My main camera is not a mirrorless. It's a a Canon 80D. See, this the camera me a stream pan now is a mirrorless still. Antique, but what talk about that? I guess the only mirrorless I mean probably want now is a EOS R. But we could see it going in the future there. And why don't have me to talk about gear in the evening instead of history? I'm telling the man. The men accuse the police of placing their lives in danger. A video of the traffic stop was captured on a cellular phone and placed on the internet. Some of the men from the group claim that the actions of the police placed them in a precarious position. Pun intended. A member of the police team which conducted the traffic stops said that all the force guidelines were followed during the exercise. One officer who asked not to be named, as he was not authorized to speak to the media on police matters, said the human rights of the men were not violated in any way by the team of officers. Police sources are also denying having captured the incident on camera, stating that several persons were gathered on the scene and were using their phones to capture the development. See, so you know, if it's actually the police them capture the incident and post it online, I don't know that would have been correct. Unless the police them, Sean Double there. So as you hear position, you pop up in our stream. Position, all up your arm. Forgot to say it's a family program. Big up that you there. You understand? Terror. If the police them now wearing a body cam, see? And even if them capture the incident using a body camera, that should have been for police purposes. And I'm sure none of them police anybody that wearing a body cam. You understand? If it was actually a police officer who recorded and uploaded the video to the internet, that police officer would have been wrong. What would the police officer be hoping to achieve? I have no idea. You understand what I say? And thing. See, the video is on loop. I loop my seed pan, but me never interested for something there. To share it. The next incident I know is an incident where 1 million different people send it come give me. You know, funny enough, nobody not send the other incident come give me. It come like people kind of learn who me is and how cylinder. You know, something you really like one on my phone like. Yes, Zin. So you know, hopefully nothing wrong with the stream look well, but just plug in or something here. You understand? Trust this computer. Then my computer. I mean, I must trust it. They ain't easy. You understand? Boom. Pause for your cars. See if I can get this on my screen. If you not say 6, no girl don't want you. Yo, what do you need for you say?
Bullet! Yeah, mommy, dad. Leave me, bullet. Leave me. Leave me, bullet. Big one, leave me. Leave me, bullet. Leave me now. Leave me. Leave me. You want to do that? Big man. Big man, I'm not being what you want to do. Big man, let go of my shirt, Bubba. Let go of my shirt.
Don't tell her this, I don't have a doctor. I'm going to call the people and money. Don't tell them I don't have a doctor on the bus.
Let go of me.
Don't tell her already. I mean, I have a doctor. Give me money. I'm going to call the people and money.
Big man, let go of me.
Don't tell her already. I don't have a doctor on the bus.
Alright.
Let go of me, Dad.
Yes, sir, no.
Big man, let go of me.
Don't tell him already. I have a doctor on the bus. Don't tell him already. Don't tell him already. Me drive and call it my bus.
Big man, let go of me.
Me drive and call it my bus. Don't tell him I'm not the doctor. Tell him already say I'm collect the bus, you know. I'm show him the money, say I'm collect the bus. That man, you can't say that man say, yeah, me have a license. That man tell him. And then the 3 months he go by business, so he want to fight off the man. See me? The man don't tell him already say I'm not a doctor. The man tell him. Yeah, man.
Officer, you say that trouble. Don't tell him what he says.
Don't tell him what he says. Collect the bus. Come show him see the money here. I'm collect it.
Officer, let go man. You have to say that trouble.
Officer. Don't tell him already, so I have a doctor on the bus. Just take off the man. I want to tell him already, so I have to bus. I'm sure the one is to see it. Don't tell him already. Don't tell him. Let's step away. Go where? Beat up the man. Where you can't make me move, go. Talk to your man. Beat up the man. I hear the police work. Beat up the man. Take off the man off my bus and beat up the man. Whenever you see the man at Calico Beach, I hear beat up the man.
And stop resisting the police, sir.
Now come off my man, man.
Stop resisting the police.
Me a blow shot. Watch him, man, I'm jump down on him now, because that's sick, man. Watch him, man, I'm jump down on him. Come on, there, man, chest. Me a blow shot. It's not me a blow shot. Officer, let go, man, you have to say that trouble. Let go, man, tell us I'm a blow shot. I just tell him I'm a blow shot.
You need to calm yourself.
Now, date it. Hear me, I say, date it. Make him lock you. Date it. Let him make him lock you. Put on the cuff for the police. Me a blow shot. Let go date it. Yo, put on the cuff for him. Police, put on the cuff for him. Because we can't tell you this. We don't have nothing to charge man for. Date it. Lord, make them lock you. Lord, I'm going to block you. They're not enough to charge you for. Because first, if you don't tell me this, you're coming out of the police. Lord, make him lock you up for that. Lord, make him lock you up. Lord, make him lock you up. Because I'm not enough to charge you. I'm going to block you up. Last time I tell the man to make them lock him up. Go, make them lock you up. And the man here, pin over. And the man still there. Come on, tell man belly now. You never have a cuff for the man now. You never have a cuff for the police. Come on, tell man belly now.
If you not say 6 no, girl don't want you. The man was Tesha Miller, the police officer, would have never do that. You know them they lock up Tesha Miller though, brother. You know Tesha Miller never resist no arrest. Between me and you, me have a video, you know. No, I know say some people, you know, normally when me talk, people vex. I know say some people vex on Friday night, you know, when they talk about teacher thing. When I done with it, we soon come back with the teacher thing. Normally when I talk, some people vex. You understand? Because some people take everything personal. I don't have time for take nothing personal. I share my views on something. Then if I know your views, then I do some of them things. If your views is opposite to mine, then I respect your view, but I don't necessarily have to agree with your view. There are so many things wrong in this video, but before we get there, get there. Yeah. The other incident that is on the investigation is a video showing a police officer and an alleged transport worker in an altercation. Then with technology body now we can do things, you know. You understand? In an altercation during another traffic stop in the corporate area. This time on Mullines Road. During that incident, several transport operators accused the police officer of using excessive force on the individual whom he was trying to subdue and arrest. The transport operators claimed that the police, in an effort to apprehend the alleged conductor of a bus, used extra force to the point where the conductor was almost unconscious at that point. Transport operators accused one lawman of kneeling in the chest of the conductor while he was on the ground. Now, the reality is that if this was in another country, some other country, you would have been tased or in some instances shot. Man a flash off police, the man want attempt to lick police. If the police arrest you, the police arrest you. A simple maths. Resisting arrest is a crime. And nobody not come tell me nothing about a man who never did no conduct. That's not the important thing right there. So the important thing is that the man resist arrest. If the man never resist arrest, we don't talk about this video right now. May I say that again? If the man never did resist arrest, we uno reach here, so. You understand? It's a simple thing, you know. I may I say, in some other jurisdiction, he would have been lifeless instead of motionless. And I said the police them was arresting the man for a crime committed, because I don't know that. I'm just saying, if the police arrest you, the police under the law of the land have reasons to detain you, and if they would have proceeded to do so wrongfully, there are course of action to be taken to treat with such situations. It's unfortunate, so the police end up having kneel down in my chest or in my belly. Zine, but the reality is that the man was resisting arrest. As far as what me can see. First thing, I don't know why the police show up the man for in the first place. I don't know what happened before them start record the video. Zane, me don't necessarily think the police have the right to drape the man neither. You understand what I say? What would have led to the police feeling like him the need for drape the man? If the police just see the man and drape up the man, so then the police wrong too. Zane, if the police instruct you, say you are going to be placed under arrest, then you calm yourself. Peeps, how the streamer come through. Everything good because I don't know what go on. Zane? And as a matter of fact, I will go even further and say that this police is a very patient police officer. And next thing, listen, and guys, I must sincerely apologize for the expletives in the video. I know when I really use them things upon the channel. But the reality is that sometimes you need a few pieces of cloth to make clothes, don't? So, more the kids them gone to them bed already. Because them have school in the morning too. You understand? So my apologies for that, guys. Zane? There was a particular man who the police tell to step back. And the man make the police know, say, him can't tell him to step back right now and move him for move from yes and go. These are the small things that have added up to contribute to the level of lawlessness and disregard for rule of law in this country. And as me I say, I am not suggesting to anybody that the police would not have breached protocol in this incident. You know. What I am saying, if the police instruct you that he will be placing you under arrest, then the police have the right to do so. You calm yourself. When you flash out police and I tell police if them lick you and I shape for lick police, then what you think I got happen? Oh, somebody just comment on one video. See? Oh, it's a brother we keep on a comment on the video them, the interview them. Interview need to be close. I like, no matter what you do, somebody have a problem. I don't know. I can't bother. You understand? I just do what I feel. I just do what I feel. You understand? I can't please everybody. God know. You see? There are two camera angles. One is a tight shot, one is a wide shot. Then what you want? Two wide shot or two tight shot. Then alright. So peeps, these situations occur far too often. There have been many instances where late no my cook say, but we don't know. We don't know, you know. That is not important. It don't important when the police are lock you up for, you know. What is important is that the police have instructed you that you are under arrest. Then you will figure that out later. Zane, teach them. Shouldn't the officer have probable cause? But we don't know what is the probable cause. We hear some people attack. We don't hear the police officer them say nothing. So we don't know what would have happened before the recording started. Zane? So as me I say, I don't know what go on prior to the video recording. I don't know exactly what the police will arrest the man for. But me I say if the police instruct you say I'm going to arrest you, the police have the right to arrest you. So we don't know what is the cause because the police not tell we nothing in the video. And the man them a chat off them mouth as them normally do. So we not pick up for no police. We not defend the police. We are say if the man never resist arrest, the thing when they reach there, so. That is how we are seeing the Empress. Miss Patsy Brown, big up yourself. So make we see how the investigation. You understand? And the next police officer will ask the whole 4 minutes in the on film radio. How him a call? The most honorable broker. Him and even render an assistant to him squaddy. All him do is stand up and look. Him is the next one. I should have him a police lock up for dereliction of duty. You understand? Ah, boy. Kev saying one go brag going box down police. Now, to the males in the stream who normally watch the stream, them favorite female in the country. You follow me? And them know who me attack. So if Craig Creation or DeAndre Small there, them favorite woman like. You see? This lady here. See? Gunning for justice. Jamaican pleads guilty to trafficking arms. The DPP is to give a victim impact statement in the trial. So the DPP are fly out. A Jamaican man believed to be living in the United States illegally has admitted in a federal court in Florida that he was the person behind a shipment of high-powered rifles and pistols along with thousands of rounds of ammunition that were intercepted at the wharf in Kingston in 2017. Jermaine Rooms pleaded guilty in July to international arms trafficking for sending 7 rifles, 8 pistols, and approximately 3,100 assorted rounds of ammunition in a barrel that was seized at a container warehouse on the 20th of July 2017. The Office of the Director of Public Prosecution has confirmed. You hear that, peeps? You hear what the man has sent a yard? Listen, we're a Jamaican. Zin? Not an American, you know. Not a Canadian, you know. Not an Australian, you know. Zin? A Jamaican has admitted and accused him, you know. Him admit that he is guilty of sending not just 7 guns, you know, 7 rifles in a family, 8 pistols, you know. Hmm? 7 and 8 how much again? About 15 guns that, you know. And approximately 3,011 rounds of ammunition to the country and birth for kill him brothers and sisters. And that is just one man. Instead of the man send down some food and some clothes to him family member them, you know how much money was sent down in that barrel? You know how much tears was sent down in that barrel? You know how much blood spill was sent down in that barrel? Some of them same family members, them good as they are Jamaica struggle. Damien White, pick up yourself and a brother. I appreciate that something, you know. And instead of the man try to help him brothers and sisters, to uplift themselves, the man a send gun for killing brothers and sisters. And I know say it's easy to get up and blame America because of them gun control laws and this and that and that and that. American laws are American laws. America is not Jamaica. Jamaica is Jamaica. You understand? 99% of the weapons that are sent to Jamaica by Jamaicans. Room's conviction marks the culmination of a joint investigation between the Jamaican police and the U.S. Immigration and Customs Agency. But that investigation then incomplete. Because how come nobody at Jamaica never get arrested? Who was that barrel shipped to? Who for name a coming? Who did figure clear it? He is to be sentenced on the 9th of January next year. In a historic move, DPP Paula Llewellyn has been asked to attend court and outline how the illicit arms trade has affected Jamaica. I have been invited, along with 2 of my deputies, to attend the sentencing hearing and give a victim impact statement in respect of the impact of international arms trafficking on Jamaica, Llewellyn said. A senior law enforcement official revealed that the case was cracked through good old-fashioned police work. We collected scientific evidence at the warehouse. When we checked it against our system, nothing came up. So we sent it to the Americans, and that is how rooms landed on our radar. In a job at the Jamaica Judiciary, the senior law enforcement source said a decision was taken to repackage the weapons and send them to the American authorities for a room to be prosecuted there. So that is suggesting that the police team was not confident in the Jamaican justice system, Zane, for a conviction or pursuing a case that could reach a conviction stage. So they repackaged the weapons, repackaged the barrel, and returned it to sender. Return it to sender. D-Tone Music, blessings. All know he would not be tried in Jamaica. That is so true. And even if he was convicted, he would get what? 4 months? Bombard star. Police officer, yeah, God. The source question. Llewellyn stayed clear of that assertion, as she would, explaining that the decision to allow U.S. authorities to prosecute rooms was based on a careful evaluation of all circumstances. I don't want to get into some of it publicly, but after extensive discussions with 2 senior members of my staff who work closely with law enforcement, Jamaican and US, and since he was domiciled there, we thought that it is best dealt with over there, she said. The most important thing is that the interest of justice has been well served. To me, it matters not whether it is in Jamaica or the US. It shows the collaboration and cooperation between the prosecuting authorities and law enforcement in both our countries, which ultimately serves the ends of justice. Now, according to the newly released details, Jamaican law enforcement authorities zeroed in on Adolph Lever warehouse in July of 2017, well, on the 20th of July, after the local intelligence community was alerted about 2 suspicious containers. I'm tired. The first container was searched, and what appeared to be a decoy strategy was employed by the criminal. This was in the form of toy guns and what appeared to be useless household items, and one source revealed. But the team hit pay dirt during a search of the second container when the guns and ammunition were found almost in plain sight in a blue barrel that was shipped in the name of Roy Ricketts and consigned to Eric Ricketts of a Kingston 20 address, one source said. Based on what we saw, the shippers seem to have had a lot of confidence that the shipment would have gone through without detection, because away from the fact that the weapons were lightly wrapped in various layers of tape and carbon papers, there was very little attempt to disguise them. They were almost on top of the barrel, the source continued. You know why? Because you would have done it before. Rooms was deported from the United Kingdom to Jamaica in May of 2008 after 2 drugs-related convictions in April of 2002 and February of 2006, according to police sources. But months later, he reportedly moved to the US and was arrested on drug charges in Florida in February last year. He just can't help himself. So the rifles, some of them near medieval can call a Norinco Sporter 5.56 rifle, a FEG SA85M 7.6 rifle. They just sound like some big gun. An American Tactical Omi Hybrid 5.56, an Anderson Manufacturing AM15 5.56, another Anderson AM15, another one, and another, no, this one different. A Stag Arms Stag 15 5.56, Ruger pistol LC9S 9mm, a pistol, a Smith & Wesson FNX 40.40, a Ruger pistol P90.45, a Ruger Clay 9mm, a Ruger P9 5DC 9mm, a Springfield XD 40.40, a Astra A 100 9mm, a RSA ENT Inc. Llama .45, and the 3,000 rounds of ammunition, a gun cleaning kit, and ballistic vests and other items. Then you know, she say, a war the man are prepared for. You can imagine how many lives that have been saved as a result of this interception. Miss Donnelly MC, I was introduced to this channel by my sister-in-law. I am not a Jamaican. I am just here to listen. I hope that it is okay. Oh, yeah, say, mommy, that is more than okay. You understand me? I say, well, first, I'm glad I see it. Miss Donnelly MC, good night, Empress, and welcome. I sincerely hope that you will become a permanent member of the family by subscribing. And when you subscribe, you click on bell. You understand? It's not a green bell, so you don't have to worry. See, press... Send me all notification from Teach Them. And we're good. Welcome, Empress. Really and truly appreciate it. And Miss Donna Lee, sister-in-law, big up yourself. You understand? Peace and welcome, Miss Donna Lee, because you know a thing. She say, if it, what you mean if it is okay, miss? It is good with me. You understand? So where him get money to buy all these weapons? You think the man is a career drug smuggler. You understand? He has been arrested for drugs a portion of time. So, you understand? I don't know. I don't know if somebody send him out. Murder threat under probe. Teacher may face sanctions after vowing to kill child in viral video tirade. So the Pembroke Hall High School teacher's fate hangs in the balance after she was videotaped on Thursday hurling death threats repeatedly at a student in a tirade that drew widespread public outrage, triggering an investigation by school authorities and the Ministry of Education. The principal, who is pictured on screen, Reverend Claude Ellis, said administrators would rely on the education regulations of 1980, which is the Code of Regulations outlining disciplinary and other procedures in probing the incident. I can't speak to possible sanctions, but what I know is that the Code of Regulations outline what are the procedures that are followed when there are instances at school where there are any issues, whether it be student to student, student to teacher, student to parent, etc. I understand it is uncertain if the matter is subject to a police probe. Not yet. We won't talk about that. See? So that's what the principal has said. The police now are saying charging the teacher would be a last resort. Resort. So the teacher involved in the verbal outburst at the Pembroke High School that rose temperatures on social media and infuriated the education status quo last week. Education status quo, whatever that is. Zin could face criminal charges. However, that would be a last resort, as the initial mode of action would be to have the matter dealt with by school officials, police personnel have said. The viral video saw the teacher hurling abusive language at a male student at the St. Andrew Northwestern institution before she told him to leave the classroom. There was no video evidence of what would have sparked the behavior described by one education official as uncharacteristic, although there is talk that there was an earlier incident which could have triggered it. Now, officials from the Jamaica Constabulary Force said that the matter could become a criminal one, but only after it has been dealt with at the level of the school's management, and if there is no resolution then. One veteran of the force told the Jamaica Observer on Friday, a day after the incident was reportedly recorded, that the teacher could be charged for issuing threat to the student if the child's parents decide to push the matter to that level. The senior officer, who asked not to be identified, said he sympathized with the teacher, but blamed her for reacting in the manner in which she did. You can't go around that. She would have reacted in a manner that was out of line. Yeah, I mean, we said it a million times. But the reality of the truth. Those children out there are very rude. This is the police officer speaking now. They will drive you almost to hell. But you are the teacher. You should be a role model. You must be able to exercise restraint. This is true. You understand? Many of the children in our society need to be spoken to. They have no manners. However, what we saw in that video cannot be the way to address forms of indiscipline the senior cop related. Agree. Senior Superintendent of Police Steve McGregor told the Observer too that laying criminal charges against the teacher would be a last resort, as she was operating from within a controlled environment and the regulations that governs her gives her supervisory power over the children. They are under her guidance and supervision. If when the teacher faces the principal or the school board and she shows no remorse, then that is where the police can come in, McGregor said, while adding that she did not exact any physical injuries which would make her case not as severe. The matter must first be addressed within the context of the school's regulation, insisted McGregor, the operations officer for Police Area 4 in the corporate area. But what if the child's parents wanted to press charges against the teacher, suggesting that she would kill the boy? If the child's parents have any issue, they must also come through the school first, have dialogue with the principal or the school board, and if at that stage they are still not satisfied with the final decision, they can go to the police, but they must protest the school first, McGregor said. The incident has even forced Minister without portfolio in the Ministry of Economic Growth and Job Creation, Carl Samuda, who is overseeing policy direction at the Ministry of Education, Youth and Information, to suggest that it was unlikely that the teacher could continue to work in the school. Zin? Now, Samuda, we're going to talk about him in a few. Samuda has condemned the teacher's actions and revealed that an investigation would be held in the matter. Oh, we're talking about Mr. Samuda. Them think me about a picture of the general here, you know. Yeah, son. The school's principal had stated in media interviews that the teacher would remain on the job, pending a probe being conducted by the school. I don't see why not. The Jamaica Teachers Association President Howard Speed said in a radio interview on Friday that he preferred the matter to follow the course of action as outlined in the Education Code of Conduct that governs public institutions of learning. Me not have no issue with that. Speed would not be drawn into stating a position on whether or not he thought that the teacher ought to be dismissed. And calls have been made on radio talk shows for the teacher to be removed from the school. Either by direct dismissal or by transferring her to another institution. But there is some amount of support for the teacher's action. Zine, what with incidents of students abusing teachers, verbally and physically at schools across Jamaica? Them a picnic that we have in Jamaica now are pure crosses, one woman said. Well, told the Sunday Cleaner. And unlike one time when picnic have to behave themselves. Nowadays, the picnic them too unruly. So I must provoke that poor woman to behave, so the mother of four said. Another uttered near similar sentiments. The teacher was not correct to do what she did. But it was clear that she was provoked. Something must have provoked her to react that way. I mean, know some people are going to say, yes, teach, but she had the adult in the situation. And yes, you're correct. See? That is not normal behavior. I don't believe that any teacher in Jamaica's education system would behave like that unless something pushed them to, a retired educator said. There's also the issue of the student who videotaped the incident, as no one is allowed to use phones during classes. That is not entirely true. There are instances where a teacher can give permission to a set of students for research purposes to take phones. There are procedures to get that passed. Yeah? So that is not entirely true still. I haven't retired a long time ago. But in my time, no one could bring a phone in my class unless it was properly concealed. Then I said thing, Mama. You understand what I say? Then you know really, my phone is not a call center. It's not a call box. You understand what I say? So you know, so when me come, if you have your phone, because I not search nobody for no phone. But you know, if you have your phone is not to be seen. Then we're good. You see, but you don't have your phone in my class. It's a simple thing. Then we understand each other. Everything good. Zin, the use of phones to capture everything these days is quite worrying to me. And it is something that we as a nation must look into. There are certain things that do not belong in the public domain, the retired teacher said. Me know some people are going to say, you teach, I choose she a retired teacher, why she has said that. Me know some people are going to say, but if the phone never, as a matter of fact, I see some comments in the stream, and I rewatch the stream. If the phone never in the classroom, we don't know about the incident. See, so we are give the act of breaking the rules of the school to ensure that the video is out in the public domain a pass because the teacher would have erred in judgment. And as I said from Friday night, nobody is addressing the issue that the phone was in the class, that it shouldn't be in the class. Zine, the teacher, it is more fun to demonize the teacher. And as I said, the Empress would have overstepped her bounds immensely, immeasurably. You understand? But we are so one track in our reason with no balance and fairness. I mean, watch the stream and I see some people say me I get emotional and me sound biased. When all me I do I tell you how me feel about the situation. So you feel a way about the situation, so you're not biased too. Me I tell you how me feel and me bias. And you feel a way about it, but you not bias. Then we don't know what bias mean then. You understand? Zane, me have a few dictionary can give out still. If you so desire. You understand? I mean I understand. Zane, and I would have said a million times that the Empress wrong. You feel me? So a man I say in this case it is good that the phone was in the classroom. I suppose it is good when the phones are in the school as well and they're videoing each other having sex and putting it on social media. Suppose that is good as well. It is good that time as well. And when them a fight pan road or school compound, and this video that post on social media. So it is good in that case. So we're going to accept a breaking of the law to suit our agenda. Zine, and then now we condemn it in another situation. Ah boy. Where is the consistency in our pronouncements and judgments? You understand? We are very emotional and we let our emotions guide us and our thought processes many times. You understand? We probably need to look into that as a people. Now, make we continue. The story I don't know at a part 6 and a quarter. Samuda blundered in response to teacher's outburst, says attorney. Prominent attorney at law and radio talk show host Andre Earl has flayed Minister without portfolio with responsibility for education, youth and information, Carl Samuda, for the latter's initial handling of reports on Thursday's dramatic outburst by a teacher at Pembroke High School in St. Andrew at one of her students. Yeah, glass empty, but me I see it as half quarter full than quarter empty right now, you understand? Addressing the 32nd anniversary awards banquet of the Lay Magistrates Association of Jamaica at the Caymanas Golf and Country Club in St. Catherine on Saturday night, Earl spent much of his presentation as guest speaker, urging lay magistrates to get more involved in mentorship and mediation with an eye for mercy within the society, where he said such needs are great. Inciting both personnel and equipment shortages as significantly affecting the national process of dispensing justice. Earl said lay magistrates were well placed to help to make a significant difference in the process. But amid his presentation, he indicated that he had a central issue with Samuda's initial response to the shocking video of a frustrated teacher threatening a student in her class, which was captured on video that went viral on social media. While announcing that he has ordered an investigation into the incident, Samuda, in a release to the media a day after the incident, commented strongly on the teacher's actions. The behavior displayed is unacceptable. See, there's nothing wrong with that statement in reality. You understand? There's nothing wrong with saying that the behavior was unacceptable, because it really and truly was. It has no place in the school. It don't really have no place in there for Tuesday. But Samuda went further. Samuda also remind teachers employed in the public education system that they are expected to act with professionalism and decorum while conducting classes, notwithstanding challenges dealing with difficult and uncooperative students. While stressing that he was not condoning the teacher's behavior in the classroom, Earl, in the presence of Samuda's cabinet colleague and Justice Minister Delroy Chuck, I'll talk about Chuck in a few, said Samuda, in his position as head of the Education Ministry, went badly off key in his response to the development. He noted that the teacher came in for some significant criticisms of her actions generally, with Samuda unfortunately being numbered among them. Earl said Samuda went overboard in condemning the teacher's actions and basically indicating that she has no place in the classroom. He said it is well known that disciplinary measures in respect of public educators are explicitly within the remit of the school boards and not the education minister. With the minister having taken the step he did, Earl said the move has created a problem with the process. The Honorable Minister Samuda needs to stay in his lane, Earl declared a number of times before adding that, I don't know where he went on this matter, but the question is, can this teacher now get real justice after the Honorable Mr. Samuda has already essentially tried the case, passed judgment, and announced the sentence that is expected to be handed down? Without saying it outright, the clear impression from Earl's position on the matter was that the minister may have prejudiced the teacher's right to fair judgment within the established framework of the public education system. Earl also cited a need for mercy to be an integral factor of consideration in the overall justice system, and also indicated that the teacher's defense that she just lost it is broadly reflective of the wider society, with virtually everyone having fallen into such a situation at one point or another. He said parliamentarians, by their actions in the House at times, were perfect examples of people simply losing it at times. Why? Well, the attorney has spoken. You understand? See? And the attorney has spoken. Everybody has spoken. So, I can say it go now. I can say it go. As me done telling you my views on the situation, the teacher was wrong. See? I'm telling you a million times, over and over and over. Say, there have been times when, in essence, boy, I forget page. Me telling that already. Me never heard that from nobody. You understand? Me never deny that. You understand? Me as a youth, I believe in a discipline. See, I don't believe in abusing people, but I believe in a discipline. You understand? And you have some youths who are not school for them thing there. No respect enough for them game. You understand what I say? A danship and badmanship. See? And when I go into my class, if I done the thing, I one order and I done order and I feel me order that. It's a simple thing. Then, I know I'm going to say that and to offend some people. But I don't really care neither. You feel what I say? But me govern my thing different. Because a guy know from a long time say, at the end of the day, when you have my class, a business me depend. I don't know go thing. We go and talk and we go and laugh. You understand what I say? Zane, a simple one to that. Because the atmosphere have to be conducive to learning. You understand what I say? Some of them are not issue with that. But when our business are business. You feel me? Some of them youth have to understand themselves. I mean, I don't want nobody come tell me about say, yo, them are children and we are adults. Some of them I live adult life. You understand? Some of them I do adult things. Some of them no know say them are children. Zine? And me I say, enough of the people them, I know no go say, yo, but you get training for be a teacher. Enough of the people them when you talk off them mouth can't survive a minute in some of them classrooms here. Some of the things that we do on a daily basis, some of them can't do that for a minute. You feel me? So, we have to just get up and condemn the teacher. See, I say politician give them one another finger in a house and I call them and bitch and all sort of things. And we still go run back at them and vote for them and drop off a bus for them. You understand what I say? I see man a war police and a beat up police and a resist arrest and we still defend them. But then, we are going to try to seek justice in another area when we now see justice right across the board. I could be consistent. That is what me I say. The Empress was wrong. You understand? The Empress was wrong. You can't go around that. If me tell you say she did right, I would be lying to you. And it would be remiss of me if I should do that. It would be unfair of me to say that too. However, somehow we can be a little bit too overzealous in our criticism. You feel me I say? Back in the day, when I raise a voice of a not teacher, you understand? Them youths say no, them don't really give a crap about nobody. You see me? A badness in him. Some of them not afraid to tell her that too. You see? I'm gonna sit down here and defend my colleague's action because she did wrong. She said some very unfortunate things. But somehow we are behave like we are saints in this. Somehow we are behave like we never do nothing wrong yet. See? Someone will see him one where I talk a box and kick down with picking them. The woman not even go near the youth. She tell him some unfortunate things. I don't know if you go easy to me. And if me I say, If you have a call for the head of this lady, then we need to call for the head of all persons who do wrongs in this country. Me can't see in my comments, I tell me say the lady forget fire, and then me see in my comments, I defend a taxi driver we a fight off a police officer. You gotta be consistent, I mean I'll call you out. Zin? You know how much you beat up teachers in the schools across this country. Me see man take stone and lick teacher, knock out cold the hospital for weeks. Use board and beat teacher. Box teacher, thumb teacher in them face. Draw a knife off a teacher. I was some one of them man. I don't know how I go on at this, you know. Zin? So when we got talk, it could be fair. The teacher did wrong. Zin? I don't know if the story before that with the little youth right, but the teacher said some things what she shouldn't say. But saying some things to a youth what she shouldn't say, does that warrant her to be out of a job? I mean, I think so. You understand? If some of the things them where you and me do in the past was really and truly followed up, you and me you don't want to have a job too. You understand? So yes, there should be some course of action. At the minimal, there should be some form of mediation and possibly counseling and them things. Zin, at the worst, possibly a sanction of suspension, I do not know. Zin, but the lady don't need to lose her job, family. You understand? The lady don't need to lose her job. That me I say. See me? And when we are pass judgment, we could just be consistent in the judgment passing. You feel me? Because some of us very inconsistent. We just go along with the situation. You see? If you're in pursuit of justice, you're in pursuit of justice no matter the situation, no matter the time of day, no matter the cost. Consistency. And me I say, woe beyond to those persons who sit down and go on like them not understand how them youth in the country operate. You understand what me I say? Some could behave like say a saints in the schools these days. And you have majority of the students who are attending school are good, well-behaving children. But the minority is always the problem. Just like in Jamaica, majority of Jamaicans are law-abiding citizens. Then you have a minority, a criminal. Them are the problem. You see me I say? So, me don't tell you already if you have a bunch of plane and one of them spoil, the whole bunch are going to spoil, you know. Because it are going to spread. I don't know that you'd suspend her for a year for that do hardball TV. You understand? So, I don't know. Chrissy. Attorney takes Chuck and Custos to court over JP rejection. So the attorney is on screen, Isaac Buchanan. I think Isaac also works with Bird Samuels, if memory serves me correctly. A legal showdown is looming over a decision by Custos of Kingston, Stedman Fuller, to reject an application by a controversial attorney, Isaac Buchanan, to become a justice of the peace. Buchanan was admitted to practice law in Jamaica in 2017, despite the fact that he has 2 drug convictions, one locally and the other in the United States, for which he was given a 10-year sentence. But Justice Minister Delroy Chuck has charged that Buchanan failed to disclose either convictions on the form he completed as part of the process to become a JP. He never declared it, his conviction in Jamaica. He was asked on the form if he had any previous conviction, and he said no, Chuck claimed in an interview. And then, when the truth came out, he was asked, but you have previous convictions? And he said yes, he did, the Justice Minister asserted. Chuck said it was on this basis that Fuller indicated that Buchanan was disqualified from becoming a JP. He did not tell the truth. The Costas felt that disqualified him immediately, charged the Justice Minister, who is also an attorney. Buchanan confirmed that he has taken both Chuck and Fuller to court, but avoided questions about whether he had declared his conviction on the JP application form. The last time he checked, JPs don't get paid in this country. So why is it such a big deal? Well, I don't know. Different people have different desires in life. Instead, he invoked the judice rule, which bars detailed discussions and pending litigation, and chastised the Justice Minister for his comments to the newspaper, which is the Gleaner newspaper. I am surprised as to why the Minister of Justice, who sits at the helm of the Justice Ministry, would seek to influence public opinion and possibly that of the judiciary, he said when asked to respond to the claim that he did not declare his convictions. The minister has sought to do so by putting out a statement in relation to a case, in respect of which he is a named party, and he has not to date filed a defense in response to the filed claim. Buchanan continued. He said, while Chuck may feel comfortable flouting the rules of our justice system, I am bound by them. Interesting. Buchanan, I am an attorney at law who is aware of the canons of this noble profession, and accordingly, I am bound by the sub judice rule. Let me pronounce that right. First, I kind of try to pronounce that word. That is, where a matter is under judicial consideration before the court, the parties are prohibited from discussing it in the public. But I've seen Mr. Isaac Buchanan discussing cases in the public that he is currently a part of. But never mind. Buchanan also expressed the views that Chuck's utterances will prejudice his constitutional right to have his case heard by an impartial tribunal. This discussion is more egregious coming from the Minister of Justice, whose portfolio judiciary falls under. Chuck acknowledged that he and Fuller had already been served with court documents related to the lawsuit, and said they have been forwarded to the office of the Attorney General. I have provided an affidavit, and I think the Costas provided an affidavit, he disclosed. He revealed too that he offered to assist Buchanan with his desire to become a JP. I said to him, why don't you wait until I modify the law? Oh, so the law will be modified. JP means Justice of the Peace, Cookie. Zin? I said to him, why don't you wait until I modify the law, which I intend to do, so that matters like yours can be expunged. Interesting. And once it is expunged, you are in a better position, Chuck said, recounting a conversation he said he had with Buchanan. According to Chuck, this offer was rejected. He said he must be commissioned as a JP, and that I should overturn the Costas position, which I said I am not doing. Cookie, Justice of the Peace are notary servants of the country, so them sign forms that needs approval for like passport and driver's license and other forms. Forms, I should say. And many institutions, when them are employer or when they are try to look at loan at a bank, them want a JP to sign it as a public notary and them something. So them have them type of responsibility. They are also in some instances entrusted with petty matters, at community levels, and they can also hear situations and make judgments. See? And them something there. I don't know why, Mr. Chuck. I am sure we are not short of citizens in this country who has no criminal records and have a desire to be justices of the peace. You understand? So I do not know why there's a need to have a change in the guidelines that allow someone to become a JP if there's a criminal record. Why are we changing this rule when there are many other laws in the country that need to be addressed? Like laws where you charge man and him pay $50 or $100. And if the allegations are true that Mr. Isaac Buchanan did not declare his 2 previous convictions for drug-related offenses, one in Jamaica and one in the United States, then he should not be granted a JP status. You understand what I say? Why should he be granted JP status? And he would have been somebody with a criminal record for drug-related charges. As a matter of fact, what me I try to wonder too, how come a man with such a record ended up being accepted to the Jamaican bar? And I have known the Jamaican bar to be a very strict agency, Zane, and one that not really make bones about debarring attorneys who would have bring the profession into disrepute. So there are many questions to be asked here. So being a JP is a status thing. That's true? That is so true. The Royal General said JP a drunk politician. Brother, you know, I know a few very, very decent justices of the peace. This is what me I wonder. If an ordinary Jamaican who would have been convicted for drug-related charges in the United States and in Jamaica, if there would have been any form of consideration, Zane, to issue him with the authority of being a justice of the peace. Yeah, but hold on, Miss Beverly Colehurst, how are you, first and foremost? You say if they would do a background check. Yes, I think they would, but I think the process did not get to that stage as yet. Remember, you know, he would have filled out a form and submitted the form where he did not declare his previous conviction. As a matter of fact, there's a question on the form that asks, do you have a criminal record? Have you ever been convicted for any crime? And he said no. So I suppose now it is in doing the due diligence that they would have figured out that he now has a criminal record. So I suppose that is how they came upon the fact that he had a criminal record. Zine? It's called pardon. Or partner in crime. Yeah, but then a person who is a JP peeps is somebody whose integrity usually is very firm. You understand? We know that many JPs have descended into the criminality currently pervading this country. Many of them would have been complicit with persons whose integrity is less than what is desired, as they knowingly, in instances, sign recommendation forms and other things for persons who are known criminals. You have some JPs now, sad to say, that have made being a JP a business, as them just give them a money and them sign anything. Zane, some JPs are the first time them a see you and them say them know you for 5-10 years. You understand? So the whole JP thing probably needs restructuring. You understand? And them something because they are also contributing to the crime situation in this country. Imagine a person who has a criminal record, a criminal background, Zane. That person might not be in the system as yet, but the JP know the person and knows that this man has been in the community giving problems, and him sign one form where this man a look a licensed firearm from the FLA, a permit for a firearm from the FLA, and you know so the man I do things in the community for a long time, but the system just don't catch up with him. And you still sign that this man is an upstanding citizen and I would have known him from the devil was a boy. Boy, I tell you. I could wrap up with the politician story them and go to bed now. So, over my nephew on screen, Robert Montague and some other people. Robert Montague is saying, come the 24th of January 2020, the road code test for a learner's license applicants will be a thing. As of January 24, 2020, an applicant for a learner's license will be required to pass a road code test in order to receive the permit. That is probably a good move, you know. That is probably a good move. The requirement is part of provisions under the new Road Safety Act passed in the House of Parliament in 2018. The objective is to ensure that persons are better equipped to use the road while they are learning to drive. Come January, nobody will get a learner's license in this country without passing a road code test, the Minister of Transport and Mining said. He said it is important for individuals to know the road code if they are going to be learning to drive. I agree. You can't drive if you don't know the road code. Once you know it, then you apply for the learner's permit. We are determined that we are going to save lives on the road by doing these little steps, he added. You understand what I say? This is a good move. It's very infrequent that I publicly say that a politician has made a very good move. This is a good move. You understand? The people them in St. Mary not going to vote for Bobby again. You understand? So now, not when people can buy them license. So I suppose there are going to be changes. I think there was some proposal to address that situation, Kerry. I don't know how far that reach now and them things. You understand? But me actually think this is a good step. It's a good move. You understand? So peeps, as I said earlier, so I see how it go. Come the 24th of January, you have to sit a test. You understand? You don't want everybody do well with tests. No, peeps, these pictures are pictures that were taken on the streets of the corporate area where the Jamaica Labour Party annual conference would have been staged at the National Arena. You realize that this is a median in our road. And some blood upon it and some green shirt and thing. There's some people over here upon a JUTC bus stop. 3 JLP supporters rushed to hospital after falling from JUTC bus. Politics time again. Silly season. It has begun. At least 3 supporters of the Jamaica Labour Party was rushed to hospital with life-threatening injuries after they fell from a bus transporting people to the party's annual conference at the National Arena. Where the hell you are up on a JUTC bus stop? Eh? People on the scene said that the JLP supporters appeared to be partying on the JUTC bus when a window broke, causing them to fall from the moving vehicle on the Constant Spring Road, close to the intersection of Dunrobin Avenue. So, me I thought them people were there on the bus, the people them were injured today. What kind of party could be in that bus? In transit that led to people falling onto the windows of the JUTC bus, shattering the windows, falling outside of the bus. But even as those supporters were being taken to hospital, other JUTC buses like this one passed the scene with people dressed in green, riding on the top of the buses. No peeps, you can't imagine. We see a Labour Party them there. Yo, man, say a Labour Party. But first thing, I hope that despite the injuries being life-threatening, I trust that the three persons will manage to pull through and recover from their injuries. The man say a Labour Party in our bus. Remember now, peeps, one bus have people drop out, and then more bus are passed with people on top. Then I heard that there would have been strict security measures in Kingston for the Jamaica Labour Party conference. Where the police them there. The driver of the JUTC bus there. Where I drive the bus there. What if somebody fall off at the top of the bus there? Falling out of the bus is bad and not so bad. But you knowing, say people up on top of the bus and you are driving, then you're going to be culpable in the event that somebody drop off and die. Eh? Teacher, what kind of party was going on? A Jamaica Labour Party. Yo, no easy more time, you know. And next thing, this is my next, because I'm not done with it, you know. I sip the last, I muscat. Me have a party in the street. Me not drop off on a bus still. How many of the people on these buses are gainfully employed, are earning a comfortable living, are able to send their children to school, are able to feed their family, are able to pay their bills, have good roads in their communities, have water flowing in their pipes, have good drainage system. How many of these people dressed in green have that? How many of the people dressed in orange for the PNP conference a few months ago have that? What benefit are they getting from the political process? What benefit are they getting from... You see the light wire up there so in front of the bus? Imagine somewhere, you know, so they're going to put some things in the atmosphere, you know. Those three supporters of the party were now hospitalized. Has party officials gone to visit them? Has party official declared that they will be footing the cost for the medical situation? Will party officials pay for their prescriptions and medication after they have been discharged from hospital? If they have to stop working for a while, will party officials see to it that their bills are paid. Peeps, me a go on my bed. You understand? I suppose we'll talk more about the conference in coming days, depending on what would have happened. You understand what I say? Somebody would have reached out to me and said, Teach, today is the Jamaica Labour Party conference. And I hope that you are gearing up to bring it to us, no? I'm not bring political conference to nobody. You understand? No? He did all about TVJ, CVM, Gleanham, the Loop, everywhere. You understand? No? What a question. You understand? And peace, when we talk about the politics thing, we talk about the two sides of the fence, and the herring side and the green side. You understand what I say? You know, Ragging King say, we not pick side, you know, huh? We out here do our own thing, man. We not business with them guy. You see? But some people, them just can't get enough of the politics. You understand? Them can't get enough of the sufferation. Them can't get enough of the misrepresentation. Them can't get enough of the lack of I mean, I say nothing now go on in the country and I would be lying. You understand what I say? But the reality is that many persons are still struggling. And the reality is that most of the persons who really follow politics are the downtrodden. You understand? Persons of a lower socio-economic background and status. Zine, persons who are struggle to make ends meet. And them pack up and bus go full up stadium all about the place. Arena with a JLP conference or a PNP conference. Some of them are do it from them idea them knee. How comes you still a suffer? If the political process was working for you, how come you still a suffer? And it will never stop. Because when it comes on to politics, Jamaicans are blind. And in many instances, foolish. But to each his own. You understand? I hope the injured persons survive. Because according to the news article, they are in serious condition. We'll see how it go. You understand what I say? Was it worth it? No. Peace, me I cut this after 11, you know. You understand? I gotta do a few things then. You know, I have a video for work on 9 night, but I didn't even know. Tesha me a trial. I did say I promise I do it over a weekend. But I would have edited 2 videos over the weekend. That would have probably taken 12 hours in total. Them drain me. The interview with Besant and the interview with Jeeves was shot yesterday. The one with Besant was shot on Thursday. You understand? And them interview they take a while, peeps. Especially now that I'm gonna say a 2 camera angle. It take a lot out of it. I'm gonna do a video with Budgel late last night. I do a video this morning, no. But I need to do the Tesha Miller Day 6. Because I know people I look for. You understand? So I do the voiceover already. I just start lay down the graphics and stuff. So I'm say I probably can do that in the night and probably upload it a morning for my go work or something. So peace, big up on yourself. You understand? It's another week. This is my last week of teaching. You should see your faces. This is the last week of teaching before exam begins. I don't know why I have so much fun with that look a while. Wow. Yeah. You should see your all faces. Lamont Thomas, we need that upload. Yeah, man, it go forward in, man. Just give me a little time. See, I know say a few persons have been calling and them not get me either. I miss the call or I'm not there beside the phone or I'm asleep. I'm going to get to return the call. I know say a portion of people message me, I'm going to get to reply. Right now, about one good 250 message in my phone where I not address it and them something there. Right now, about one good 20 missed call when I not respond. You have to just give me a little time. Be patient. It's not personal. I don't reach and get boasted. No, it's just that I have to split my time between work and the channel and the personal life and, you know what I mean? Yeah, I just saw a thing go. You see me I say? Yeah, man. Say your peeps. Internal exams begin next week.
Your device is offline. To connect, swipe down from the top of your screen. Then go to Settings, Network.
Shiny girl is a trouble to a man, you know. You, Miss Alexa. Yeah, peeps. As me I say, big up on yourself, yeah, cause you know what thing go. Peeps, enjoy your week. You know what thing go. I'm something nice to drink when you can. See, but if you must drink, do not drive. If you must drive, do not drink. You understand? Yeah, this, you know, say on a daily basis. All one good 50, 100 message come through, you know. You understand? You know, many people want to say different things or share different things. You know what I mean? I don't say a thing go still. We try to facilitate everybody, but sometimes it just take a little time. I know nothing personal. See me? You have to just bear with me sometimes. You see me? And sometimes I just really and truly exhausted to your peeps. That's the reality. I can't go around with that. See? And them thing. Right now, I work for build for create my podcast setup. I'm telling me I take on the podcast, you know, especially with the uncertainty relating to YouTube. I have to start thinking about other ways of monetizing my content and my work. See, and spreading my wings and such. So I pre in the studio, I'm gonna have one little podcast setup. You understand? See, I think we'll probably go into the podcast once per week and thing. You understand? I don't know which side of the room I set it up on it still. But we'll see how go. You understand? Hopefully I start do that by summer. It'll take a little while. Because you know me I work for Billy business too. So I enough little things in our pipeline. But I one of them things. Peace, big up on yourself. Have something nice to drink. If you must drink, do not drive. If you must drive, do not drink. When you go on the road, load the big old headphone them. Stop separate yourself from your environment. You understand me? I say, be observant. The Bluetooth headpiece, them stop walk with them in your ears. They must connect to somebody. They must connect to something. You understand me? I say, people want to know where connected to. Your Bluetooth headphone can connect it to your shoes, you know. Even if your shoes color blue light. See, the whole heap of jewelry them. Are you want them and you buy them? You may not even wear a watch. The only piece of jewelry I wear is this chain. And because you have a sentimental attachment to it. You feel what I say? So, I know you buy your chains and you feel your money buy them, but people will take them from you. You understand? And people will take your life in the process. So sometimes if you can avoid nasty nigga, you do that. That's the reality. You understand? Walk with only the cash what you need. Zane, if you must take public transportation, try to travel in a group. If you have to travel alone, know the do's and the don'ts. Take the license plate number. Send it go get somebody. Describe the car, describe the driver. Tell people you're there, tell people where you go. So that the people where you go up and I move and I try to hide from somebody, you better tell somebody where you go. You understand what I say? Always follow your instinct. If it feels wrong, it is wrong. Trust absolutely no one. You feel what I say? For the people them will live them life on social media, every move them make, every breath them take, them have to post it, stop. People are prune. Some of the people them are closest to are prune too. Nobody don't need to know say you alone there, yard family. Nobody don't need to know say the barrel them come. Nobody don't need to know say everybody gone. Zane and you alone are there for the weekend and you're lonely. And you pillar alone you sleep with tonight. Me been see them things upon social media. You understand what I say? Zane only for the better man. For the people them with them relationship or everybody relationship. You understand? Only need to stop. Nobody don't need to know what go on in the bedroom. You feel what I say? The only thing left we start do on social media now is to start streaming sex regular. There have been cases where people have streamed sexual intercourse on social media. The only thing left now is become the norm. You understand? Remember on the social media history is very searchable. It's available. You could have deleted from now till thy kingdom come, it still did it. You understand? I remember so when you go look work, when you post some things online and they do some things and say some things. Remember so when you want to go to the land of the free and the home of the slave. I mean the home of the brave. You understand? And you go up a embassy up a Hope Road up there so. Them want your social media history. Them are going to look for. You understand what I say? Be careful, man. Don't get caught up in the social media hype, the Instagram syndrome. The dumb people with smartphone syndrome. I could try to catch up with the phone them, because the phone them will lead way anyway, man. You understand what I say? Peace, big up on yourself. I say Miss Grace Abel, Romario Toretto, Danny Blackhorse, Dante Dan, DS Electronics Unlimited, God Favored Me, Zane Juicy J, big up yourself in a family. You understand what I say? Miss Kanaika, Miss Grace Abel, Dexter Road, Julian Smith, KLB 876, Manners, Kerry J, James Bond, my brother, big up yourself in the youth. You know what I mean? Miss Delori Foster, good night, my friend. It's the first time I'm seeing the name. If you're here for the first time, welcome. Lamont Thomas, big up yourself, you know. Late no my cook. Bless up, you know. Entertain me. Manners and respect, you know. Live chat boat. Me know the day, you know, brother. Big up yourself, you know. Cookie Mama, Craig Creation, Lyndon Johnson, DS Electronics Unlimited. Brother. Big up yourself, you know, Godfather. You know what thing, you know. Appreciate the support, like, see, you know. You know what I mean? Ken Prosper. Zane, all of the people them on the building, all of the Father Matthew Parchment, Lance Cooks, brother, walk on, everything good. For all of the people them are gone at them bed. Good night. Appreciate the support while you were here. Miss Leonie Hall, James, good night. Lie, they still about brother. Big up yourself in the youth. You know what I mean? I appreciate the support, you know, brother. A long time, I know what the reason. Miss Marcia, I know say, but did I address what are the situations? I know some people been a call me and a message me. I'm just not get round to it. I just busy Empress. You understand? Most of the time you call me busy or me asleep or something. Just give me a little time. Be patient with me now, please, and thanks. Miss Donnelly M. Welcome again, Empress. Really and truly appreciate the support. Hope to see you here every night. Make sure you subscribe. Soul music lover. Manners and respect, Miss Sandra Bennett. Bless up every time, you know. Zane Artis Henry. Big up yourself, you know, brother. You understand? Maurice Ferran. Article Woman. Empress School. Big up yourself, you know. Zippy. Bless up, you know. Danny Blackhorse. Danny want go on. Hope wife you alright, you know, youth. You know what thing, you know. Peeps. Manners and respect every time, you know. Enjoy your week. Frost Legend. You understand what I say? Miss Evelyn Brown. Be the reason why somebody smile this week, you know. A word of encouragement. A smile. A pat on the back. Hold somebody on. You understand? A kind word. Zine a look of food. One shirt, one shoes. Something we not use. Something what people need. Stop complaining about the simple, trivial things in life. You understand what I say? No matter how bad your situation is, people out there are the far worse than you. Give thanks. Every day you rise, give thanks. Every day you forward in off our street, give thanks. Mr. Education, want go on, brother, everything good? Zine, yeah man, Wednesday, 8:30. I suppose we'll be talking about the teacher situation down at Pembroke Hall, same way. I know so some people want to talk to me about that. Miss June Reed, I know so some people want to tell me some things about that. I know so some people want to express themselves about that. Call your call. Me listening. You understand if I need to say anything, me say it. But a year night that, I don't talk about it, you know. See, Father Omar got you, big up yourself for the youth. You know what I mean? Unless something else major occur. Juno Gully, long time I don't see in a family, everything good. See, and them look at things there. You know what thing got peeps. Manners are respecting. You know me that telling you something I don't remember. Zane, I don't remember me that telling you. Peeps, go subscribe to the second channel. You know what thing got Jamaica. You understand? Follow up on the social media. The people over there on them Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. You know what thing go. You know the channel number if you want to reach out. 321-6425. You know what I mean? But that's something important and I don't remember. You understand, but peeps? Enjoy the rest of your week. My son on Wednesday, 8:30, one trim. But love is always there. No matter we just sorry raga here, we not care. You know what I mean? Yeah man. Did me have a few more interviews this week, you know. So, but me gonna stick it on as a ras. You know what I mean? Cause kinda handsome like said we. You know, I mean I talk to the ladies them now. I mean when a man talk to me. You understand? Yes, Frost Legend, tell them if you go in a merch store, go buy something. Winter coming, I need some pullover, man. You understand what I mean? I say, seeing some people at travel come to Jamaica, they need some duffel bag and some knapsack. You seeing? The ladies, them need some tote bag and some little purse like, I don't know them they sitting called, but them in a store, no go look. You understand? And them something there. Odari one, man, as I respect you know. And thing. Teach them, are you a father? Yes, Zippy. I have a 9-year-old daughter. Zane. And some things in I making. Zane. Do we talk about it one of them time? You know what I mean? But yes, Empress, I have a daughter. Yes, Zimmy. Oh. May I left you know. Big up on yourself. The oxygen. Selector A. Bless. Outside the box. You know. You see? Remember what I want to tell them to say, you know? I want to tell them something, you know? I don't remember. Laugh out. Let the girl do the clipping. Teach. Purse. It's not really a purse like, you know, Empress. It's not really like a purse. But it's a little, you know, one little bag like where you put in your bag like. I don't know her name. You understand? Auntie. I don't know. Miss Sandra Bennett, big up yourself. How long I say me if I'm still there? Miss Joan Wade, good night. Man, strike goal again, teach. Boy, brother, you know say we are centre back, but we can't finish. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. We can't bustle, yes. In our defensive third and our attacking third and our middle that we can orchestrate the play and knock it round and string some pass. You know what I mean? Yo, me I come grab man. Peeps, big up on yourself. I love on you know. You understand? One of them time in our future we are link up somewhere and have a drink. Eat some food and have a laugh. You know what thing got tote back. See? James, we talk look more man. You did that song and I am calling you and say, the oxygen, make up yourself in our family. Manners. Diamond Clark, I think you're me know me there telling you. I think you are going to Wednesday. We will meet unless something important come up. No man, we're gonna meet me I say on Wednesday the main topic will be the teacher situation unless one next big story come up. You understand what I say? And thing. The one, if you tell you, say, the Lumber Depot IP open and close in about 2 days. It did oversubscribe. Zane, I had wanted to get a piece of that, but I never get around to it. Mail pack is still out, $1 per share. Sagicor X Fund is still out. I think a $1 match them I sell that for. MC Clean Energy is still out. For them thing big, I think rights offer them have, so you have to have shit there. One whole party. So whole heap of things out there. So I don't know, I probably have to buy a mail pack after it is listed because a NCB alone I sell it. I'm in an NCB investment account yet, so I can't get around to that. I just busy some of my time. You understand what I say? So I probably wait until it is listed. The JMMB APO stocks have been listed. They were sold for $35.78 Zine, and it listed for $44. It is now trading at $45 some mash. So immediately man start make a look of money. You understand? Teach have a kidney transplant doing on the 7th of December. Remember, Peeps Junior Gully, he's saying that he has a major medical procedure on the 7th of December, so we should remember him in our prayers. Juno, you probably need to give me a direct link. You probably reach out to me now. Make a whole reason. Sorry for hearing that in our family. 876 321 6425. I not promise I said I'm going to get back to you immediately, but me try. I sincerely hope that the procedure will be successful and the recovery will be speedy, brother. You understand what I say? So, Rhyme Nation, big up yourself, brother. You see, really and truly sorry for you that fam. So, I hope everything go alright and thing. So, reach out so we can hold a different reason. You know what I mean? Sorry for you that. Zane, teach them, it's about the Wednesday stream you want. No, man, the IPO team that I talk about. So, I say, if they buy JMMB shares, we sell for $35.38. I know it listed for $44. I know it trade for $45. Then you then eat a food. You understand what I say? And thing. So, Junior Gully, go on hold the family. Teacher want baby clothes. Zippy, we talk look more. Which color? See, we did probably need a little laughter. Gregory White, walk on. But peeps, Junior Gully, I request some prayers from the prayer warriors in the building. You understand? I'm going to reach out to him personally and see if there's a situation where, you understand, we can, give him a strength on a personal level and thing and them something. You see? So, reach out to my family, 321-6425. And just let me know, say you. Kenroy Anderson, them a fight, twins thing. You know, so I never watch it tonight. I want to go on. Bomba. Me I forget say there was an episode tonight, Yeah, me I forget watch it, Kenroy Andrews, I want to go on with the general them. Where I say, I'm tired now and I go rest and run some taxi or something. Boy, Miss Education, brother, thing rough, brother. You understand? Me understand them sentiments, bruh. You understand? Right now, me still look a piece of land because farming not the plan. You know what I mean? You see? You have to be a teacher, you have to remain strong. You understand? And go and hold it against the forces of Babylon. Peeps, look more. Walk good. Step with Jah. Tomorrow. Oh, but okay, cool. Alright. God favored me. Boy, you know what thing going on with me? Try to fight thing from time to time. And Irving Steer, blessings, brother. So June gonna go and hold it. I know Father Julian Smith also have been healing and fighting some medical situation. Zane, not sure he wants me to speak publicly about it just yet. And as I know, that G would have been healing for years now. He gets really and truly bad from time to time. Don't know if he's here now. Zane and thing. Lloyd Chatbout would have had a major medical issue not so long ago. He has recovered immensely, so we give thanks to that. Yeah, and as you know, Scott would have lost her mommy recently. Miss Winsome H lost her best friend recently. Zane, couple other people would have lost family members recently. You know what I think? I don't know. Even that G lost his nephew not so long ago in his situation as we are. Zane, we know Marjan was in a bad state when we just met her on the channel. Shan W, I don't know if she's still here. She has ongoing issues and sometimes get really sick and things. I get a chance to really keep up with the family members them like that these days, you know, because of work and everything. I know some people probably feel like someone forget them, but I haven't. You understand? We're still there. Teach said we not change of the teachers, so I see him one. You understand? It's just that a portion of things happen daily where sometimes you just not get round to it. You know what I mean? So all of the persons who are currently sick, want to just go and hold it. You understand me? I say hope that you guys are responding to treatment. Zane and thing. So you know what thing go peeps. Kenroy Andrews. Them have some problem with a producer. Oh, okay, Kenroy. Oh, John Star. Zane set away. Ramari said twins have twins lay them out and all. I don't really agree with that, Selena Ramari, but big up yourself, said Speed. You understand? And thing. Peeps. Go and pray for the people them now. You know, Miss Joan Gray's mommy is sick. I mean, she's very old, but you know what I mean, and them look at things. So we just have to go on and give strength to the people them in the community. Because at the end of the day, you know, peeps, it's a family we have built, you know. And we continue to build. We know some people come and leave. You know, family have differences from time to time. So the thing not perfect. You see me I say? And thing. Now say a word lawful, bless up. See? But at the end of the day, we have built a community. Oh, as I saying, I need to do some research on the Discord thing. Discord is like a server where a community like ours, everybody can interact with each other on a daily basis. See, I don't know if it is a costing, or something, but me I go research it because I think that is something I probably want to add to the channel as well. And things as we go forward. You know what I think of peace. Peeps, big up on yourself. I know I said I left a long time, but the Juno Gully thing kind of chew me out again. So kind of, you know, a reflective mood, you know, and thing. So all the persons who are ailing, DS Electronics also would have had an accident of sorts not so long ago where his leg was damaged and he was really struggling. He's doing much better now. So DS, big up yourself, brother. So remember the things I'm in a piece, but it's just that sometimes the work is so heavy and the channel, running the channel and everything, it just rough sometimes, piece. But I try to remember and try to reach out to as many people as I can on a daily basis or a weekly basis or some basis. You understand? But it just heavy sometimes in all reality in terms of the workload. Oh, Anna Bridget said Discord is free, I use it every day. I'm good as charge, you know, Anna. I'm just kidding. Okay, like I think I have to do some research and thing. See, I think it may be something that would also help to bring us a little bit closer together. I know the WhatsApp group for the channel is something that people really and truly appreciate. The persons who are in it. Persons would have left for varying reasons, but many persons are still there. And it is good to have the family one place sometimes and them something. You know what I think go? Peeps, manners, you understand? Big up on yourself. Walk good. Step with Jah. Wednesday, 8:30. Make it a date and don't be late. Don't look for it. Get book for it. And buy some stocks. build a portfolio. You know what I mean? Generational wealth. We don't have to live lavish, but we can live comfortable and happy. I'm out.
Teach them. Hey, yo, yellow.
Thank you for watching. Please leave a comment below. Remember to like and share the video. Don't forget to subscribe for more awesome content. Follow me on social media and check out the suggested videos on screen. This is Teach saying, until next time, walk good, my friends.